Kia ora everyone. Well, it's a new year, so for me it's going to be a new challenge. Today I'm going to see how many times I can complete the Saitama or One Punch Man workout in a row. Saitama, the hero, has a workout program that includes doing
100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, and 100 squats. Then a 10-kilometer run. My goal is to try to push for 10 rounds of this, but I know in order to achieve that I'm going to have to run the furthest I've ever run, so it should be pretty tough. But let's get started. Alright, first up is push-ups. I think push-ups is definitely going to be the hardest one of the exercises today. We're going to keep the running pace pretty slow today, just because I want to last. Again, it's going to be a lot of running today, and I don't want my knees, ankles, thighs to start giving out too early. But here's the first 10k. And so that's our first round complete. Getting to a pretty sustainable pace, and it's also giving me a bit of rest, so hopefully we're just going to smash these exercises for round 2. We're just halfway through the 5th run at the moment, and so my mind just had the thought, as soon as I get back, we're halfway. Immediately after that, I started thinking about the fact that we're almost 8 hours through and we're only halfway. Round 1 and 2 were pretty easy for me, and then 3, 4 and 5 started to get a little bit more tough, but I was using a pretty common strategy of mine. I'd call it negative thought removal. So, for example, probably about round 3 I was thinking, I'm over this. And first of all, got to acknowledge that we're having a negative thought. Sometimes we can just kind of let it sit there, let it fester, and get stronger and stronger, it can kind of snowball. The first thing I want to do, recognize that thought, and then immediately respond with the opposite. And so I start saying to myself, no, I'm not done. Trying to hold that positive or that strong mindset. Mental toughness for me, it's not really about not having negative thoughts. They're going to come in. It's about having the tools and having the strength to try to fight them when they do. And so the one we're employing now, I find it to be pretty effective. I'm just focusing on one more round. If I start to think about how much more there is to go, it's just too much. But one more round, I can see the finish line. My brain can comprehend that. I can definitely do that. I can get one more round. That's what I'm doing now with this challenge. One more round. I can finish this round. One more round. Even if I was spitting blood, I never stopped. I toughed it out and endured the pain. I did squats, even when my legs felt like they couldn't move. Even when my arms started making weird clicking noises, I kept doing push-ups. A year and a half later, I started to notice a difference. That's the only way to become truly strong. Human beings are strong, because we can change ourselves.
Your limit? Who decides what your limit is? Just focus on moving forward.
We've just started the run for round 9. Unfortunately, just experiencing a fair bit of tightness in the chest. She came on towards the end of the 8th run, about 78 k's. I was kind of able to subvert it by just incrementally walking and trying to lower my heart rate. And then in the exercises on this 9th run, I kind of just did a few at a time and had big rest. It's really frustrating for a couple of reasons. One, we're so close to the finish line. Finish this run and then one more round, we would have got through 10 rounds. It's also frustrating because I had a bit of pain in like knees. I had a lot of pain, knees, feet, legs since like the third round. But we were able to just keep pushing through that. But kind of getting that tightness in the chest is kind of something different. Unfortunately, it's not really something that I want to try to keep pushing through. So at about 16 hours through, unfortunately we're gonna have to call this challenge. But we did get through 900 push-ups, sit-ups and squats and 81 Ks. So hopefully Saitama would be pretty happy with that. So I've had a bit of a chance to reflect on yesterday and how it all went. I did set myself a pretty challenging goal. I think that's why I was so gutted, because I was feeling really strong through like round 7 and 8. However, the tightness I was feeling in the chest is something that I've never actually experienced before, and to be honest, it freaked me out quite a little bit, which made it really hard to kind of keep a bit of a positive mindset. So in the end, a little bit frustrated and didn't quite get to that goal. But stats wise, so we ran 81.25 Ks. We ran about 7-minute Ks, or about an hour and 10 minutes per 10 Ks, which I was actually pretty happy with, especially in the later rounds. I think that's a pretty good pace to keep to. Also noticed that I was averaging around about 80% max heart rate for the running, which went on for 9 hours and 40 minutes. Plus we had exercises on top of that. And I think that's probably a little bit high, and maybe that's what contributed to me having feeling a little bit of heart problems at the end there. So next time if I'm running distance, I'm probably going to start trying to check the heart rate as opposed to just checking the pace, and maybe we can sustain it just a little bit longer. But overall, I did like this challenge. It was quite long, it was quite difficult, but a good way to challenge myself, test a few of these mental tactics that I've been using, learn a little bit more, and hopefully apply them to next time. Thanks for watching, guys.